Name the shape parts. Count sides and corners. Attributes tell shape.
Welcome to the quiet edge of the stepping stone pond. While Pebble, the painted turtle, ambles across the water, the wise math Sheba watches from the grass. In a garden like this, stones and leaves can seem like a collection of random objects. It's hard to name these shapes just by looking at their size or noticing how they've been turned in the garden soil. To find the name of any shape, you look for its parts. You identify the straight edges, the sides, and the corners where those sides meet. When you focus on these countable pieces, the stones are no longer just rocks. They are specific shapes that we can recognize and name. Pebble is taking her time on this first stone. To understand what it is, we need to analyze its parts one by one. First, we count the straight sides. 1, 2, 3. This stone has 3 sides. Next, we find the corners where those sides meet. 1, 2, and 3. Because this flat stone has exactly 3 sides and 3 corners, we know it is a triangle. Even if it were much larger or tipped on its side, the count remains the same. Identifying these specific parts allows us to name this shape with total confidence. Pebble stretches her neck to reach the next stone in the path. Looking at these 2 stones together, we see exactly how they differ. We apply the same count to this new stone. It has 4 straight sides and 4 corners. When we compare the two, we see the difference in the numbers. Since 4 is 1 more than 3, the square has exactly 1 more side and 1 more corner than the triangle. On this stone, all 4 sides are exactly the same length. Comparing these counts side by side shows us how shapes are built from the same types of parts, even when the numbers change. Pebble paddles away from the stones and toward the water's edge. Here we find a round lily pad and a round river stone. If we look for corners on these objects, we won't find any. Because they are both round, they both have 0 corners. To tell them apart, we look at how they sit in the garden. The lily pad is flat. It lies right on the surface of the water. But the river stone is solid. It takes up space and has weight you can feel. We see the difference when Pebble gives the stone a nudge. Flat shapes stay put, but solid, round shapes can roll. Noticing if a shape is flat or solid is just as important as counting its corners. Whenever you see a new shape, remember the mantra: count the sides and count the corners. Always take a second look to see if the shape is flat or if it is a solid object that you could stack or roll. A triangle is still a triangle, whether it is tiny or tilted, because the number of its parts never changes. The wise math Sheba has a question for you. If you see a flat shape with 4 corners and 4 sides of equal length, what do you call it? By simply counting the parts, you can find the name of every shape you encounter in the world around you.
4 sides, square. 3 quarters, triangle. Shapes have properties.